me just open up my stream labels. There we go. Now everything is good. Hi fans! Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I was making lasagna, and if you know anything about lasagna, you know that it takes forever to cook, which I did not take into consideration. Oh, and there's an ad break, but at least you'll be here because you'll have the ice cream of subscription. Your colors are getting confused. Yes, I might have to switch my top because it's if I like do something like this, it changes to this color, and if I do this, it changes to this. And I already set it to not be auto, but it's not working. I might try, and if I set my colors to something different, does that help? This looks really weird. I don't know, this is not, doesn't look very good. Is it working? I'm just doing some interpretive dance for you. I feel like now it's working. Blue and yellow or orangey. It's like on the verge of orange. It's like orangey yellow. So purple and blue are the opposite colors, which it gets confused about. Okay. If I keep it like here. I think this works. Please let me know if it's distracting. If it still keeps doing it, I will go and change my top. Well, technically I have like a sports bra, like a long sports bra underneath, which is like a top in itself, so I can take that, or like take this off and just use this. But, we'll see. Don't pull your top over your head. Okay. No, I won't. I'm just showing, like, it's like a crop top sports bra. I don't know what category, like, goes in. But anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, the making of the said lasagna took so long that I didn't have time to eat it, so I might have to munch on it as I stream because I'm really hungry and it's already past 6 p.m. and I don't want to eat like super late, so I might have to like eat this. Put the BRB screen on and go eat. No, that's okay. I will be eating like sometimes, not all the time, obviously. But especially because it's extremely hot. I just took it out of the oven and it's steaming, so I can't eat it yet. So I will have to wait until something happens. There's a survey. I know I'm on the wrong scene. Don't worry, I will go there. Just let me see. No, I don't want to do the survey right now because I don't know what it's about. Okay. Hi, Master Moo. How are you doing? Are you at work? Let me go to game so you know what I'm doing. There we go. Maybe I should push this up a little bit so you see less of my top. And maybe I'll get confused by it a little less. No need to change the scene. It's just me. Just watch me, like not me and the game, just me. That's how it is here. I'm alright, thanks. And you? For once I'm not working. No, I work while you stream. That's good. 100%. Alright. I need to be honest, I haven't played this game in a little while. I've been in such a Horizon Zero Dawn kicker that I kind of have neglected this. And since I wanted to play the new Ark Conquest on stream. Ooh, yeah, you see? This is what happens when you don't play this game for a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to do an Everlasting Dream Intertwined on stream so that I didn't have the, I don't know, just didn't play it. Oh, we have Siege Win. I don't know if I will be no, that is mine. You go away. Of course it will keep on. Okay, let me just, I hate when this happens because I hate notifications and exclamation marks and stuff like that. I just hate when, like, all the messages and everything needs to always, like, I don't like when something is, like, reminding me. I get really distracted. So I like that all the notifications and everything have been, like, cleared. I can't think of many people who like to watch Genshin. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I don't know, honestly, how well Genshin is doing on the streaming space. I don't really pay attention to what people are doing, honestly. I just do what I like, and that's it. Okay. So she makes a giant bubble. Oh, she's a bow character. I was not expecting that, actually. Well, I don't know what. Yeah, anyways. I'm not quite sure what I was expecting. So that's a small one. I'm assuming small ones do less damage. Maybe? In this game, as I always say, I don't really like archers. They're just not very effective, and the aim is not the greatest in this game. And they feel slow.
Let's blow bubbles. Now I'm mad.
Okay, I don't really know her, like, shtick. Like, what?
No, my sword.
I don't really know how I'm supposed to be playing as Siege Win. Oh, now we get to use this. A bit strange. I like that it's a little bit meta. She's like throwing some giant pills. I do like that. It's a little bit strange, because she is strange. However, I don't know if it's like too strange. I don't know. I always feel a bit weird about, like, not strong, sorry, this is so loud. About large objects that the characters hold when they're small. Like, even if Sayu, who wields a giant claymore as a teeny tiny character, it feels a bit weird. Like, defying gravity kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. Not gonna probably pull for her, but she is cute. I understand why somebody would. Look at the pills she's throwing. That's kind of cute. I do have to admit that. Oh my god, can you stop? I would like to, like, I don't know, hit you for once. I don't have very good second characters here, like the other characters, so this takes forever. Whenever I'm trying these trials and the other characters are hard to, at least for me, hard to do.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
I don't know what my brain is doing. Not doing what it's supposed to, at least. I don't like when the party setup on the trial runs is not something I'm used to, or a character that I like to play, or at least know how to play, because these trials take forever. And I already got to try her. I don't need to do it for like 10 hours. Ooh, even the spoon is like super hot, so no lasagna for me just yet.
Shower me with praise. Out of the way.
Okay, so we have Siegewin and we have Farina as the 5 stars. Just when we were talking about Sayu. Where is my water? I need water. This is not working.
Come on out. Adventure time. Out of the frying pan. The show begins.
I also don't really know how to use Farina either.
Let the world collide.
So this is a little slow. And no shield.
Take cover.
Okay, at least we got them dropped into the abyss. That's nice.
May I present? Nice and spicy. Got a dash. Ninjutsu. Huh? Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of a hard party, not gonna lie. It would be fun if they like optimized the like banners, so whenever you had a trial run for a character, you would get a good party for, like, the ideal party for them, for like most people. That would be great, because then I would like benefit from knowing what kind of party it is, or what kind of party the character needs or can use, and also get used to it a little bit, because now this is just taking forever. Because I'm not really good at good with these. I need a good healer or I need a good shield, because otherwise I am rubbish in this game.
How dare you?
Exactly. And since we now don't have an archer, this takes forever. Why do we have such a weird combination of characters?
Take cover. I'm going in. Hey, come on out.
Double healing, at least.
Fire.
That's good. Okay. Finally. Also, I meant to say that my jaw has been acting up a little bit today. Not too much, but like I sometimes can feel the sides that are like not great. So
Surprise.
I might stream for a little less than like usual. Sometimes I honestly I stream way too long anyways. Like so many times I stream for like, I don't know, 4 hours. Nobody needs to watch me for 4 hours. So yeah, I should probably just in the regular stream a bit less
My guiding stars.
time.
Step on
But
up.
anyways, today maybe 2 hours will be a good time
Hold. Mine's with the mi-
for me.
Out of the way.
So I'm not streaming and straining my
Not now.
jaw bones too much. He's kind of fun, not gonna lie. I didn't really understand how his character fought and like how it works, but I kind of like it, not gonna lie. I do have I forgot their name. Gaming I do have gaming, so that's nice. If I wanna ever do something like use him in a party or something, then I can. But my problem, honestly, is that I'm so used to playing with my Alhaiten party. Like anytime I can play with that party, since it's a Dendro, Dendro and what's the you can get either Quicken or what's the other one? Anyways, I have Electro, Dendro, and Hydro in that party. So there's like different kind of possibilities. But sometimes you don't really like, sometimes there's enemies that don't really do well with that, so I sometimes have to use something else. But anytime I can use that party, I will, and it's so OP for me at least that I just don't really have any reason, since I'm not doing the Abyss. If I did a Abyss, then it would be a different thing. But since I'm not doing the Abyss, there's not really a reason for me to make another team, like a good team. And since my other favorites are Ayaka and Xiao, which are both a little hard teamed up with anybody, like Ayaka better, but Xiao just like does what he does. Like you don't really need a party set up for him. Of course he can benefit from some things, but not really too much, because he's such a loner when it comes to those kind of things, like the party setups and how he deals damage and all that. So yeah, I don't really have the incentive to go find another party to level up, but I do like to collect the characters, so it's nice that I get the 4 stars when I do get them, or 5 stars especially. Okay, I might not do the dailies now. What is new? Oh, Siege Win. Got it. I might not do that now because I want to do this one. Focus mode, please. Enable. Because I don't want to be interrupted by like 5 million different side quests. I am so glad they like made the change that you can like disable other quests, since it is a game. Like you can code the other character to go somewhere else. Like you don't have to have it in one place, like only one place. So oops, I'm so used to now to the this is what I was struggling with, because Horizon uses E as a interact key and Genshin uses F, and F is to throw a stone or use like another whatever you have selected on your like a pouch. So I would constantly be throwing stones in Horizon because I was trying to interact with something with F. And now, because I've been playing that too more than Genshin, it's gone the other way around. I keep using my E skill because I press E instead of F.
I even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Okay, I'll put on autoplay and try to eat my
For the job? Huh. If our health is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Sorry, I have these like elastics in my braces that I need to take out before I eat. Sorry about that. That's a bit gross, sorry. Okay. Mm, Archon class commission.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't
No,
employ
that
that
is
kind of
mine. Go away.
classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Nice. Yeah.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Okay.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
My thought exactly.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Yes, me too. This sounds really strange. Almost dropped it. I should have brought a mirror so I can look at my teeth and not have sauce all over my face. Okay. Let me get the expedition rewards, because that's free money after all. And yeah, let's go to Vimara Village. Haven't been in there for a little while. Okay.
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to
Oh my god. Oh, I just wanted a frog. Just let me have a frog. Oh my goodness.
If this commission is really as challenging as Cadra made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Okay, this dude.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue.
Okay. Guess you're really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Maybe there's some, like, there's a spell or something. you know, like their minds go blank when they think of them.
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Everyone has such a respect for this guy, but they don't know their name.
People like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
But still nobody knows their name. Oh. Nemo. I did this with my hand, like, nobody knows their name. And Nemo put his paw on my hand like this. Why are you so cute, but you won't get my food? You won't get my food, I'm sorry.
Which is exactly why I took the position.
I find it really... Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. This will happen a lot. I'm just warning you guys. I find it really hard to believe that he was talking about this guy like in a very fond way and clearly has a very strong impression of him and yet doesn't know their name. That is strange.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
This feels really strange. Maybe he's some kind of
Well, Traveler,
like spirit so he appears to everybody who needs him, but then in the moment they don't realize that in an ordinary situation they would have asked their name, and you know, like nobody ever thought to ask who he is when he appeared for them when they needed him. Do you know what I mean?
I even think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Well, we know a thing or two about erasing reality.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased necessarily, but
Sorry,
more
my
like he
nose is
never
running like always.
existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Like some sort of mass alteration
You two
of
are the
people's
adventurers who just
memorization.
arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yes.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me.
Well,
There's a place I'd
anything
like to
is
show you.
better than nothing, because we don't really have anything. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, of course. Why would you just climb when I asked you to? No reason. Oh my god, this is why I never do ordinary paths. I just cannot. Never can I just climb an ordinary ladder. I don't know why, but it's just not meant for me.
Here you are.
Oh my god, I'm getting myself so annoyed with like misclicking the E constantly. Looks like no beach this week for you. Is it raining? That's sad if it's raining.
Is this the place?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like
Oh, we can
both.
see them.
A
Look,
family member I could rely on, and a friend who could
he has
really
black
understand.
hair and
No
a
matter what came
purple
my way,
shirt.
I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two, did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
I feel like there's more to that. You're needed at work. However, Go Fest next Sunday. Still go. That's good. I'm happy for you. I hope that's fun. I have a feeling it's some kind of spirit to help people when they need them. Because as a child, the first thing you share with somebody is your name. Like, you know, when you were a kid, most of us at least. Well, all of us have been kids, but I mean, like, this is relatable to most of us. When you were a kid, you went out somewhere to like a sandbox or like a play park or something. You saw some other kid there, and then you started playing together. The first thing you probably, even if you don't know the language, even if you were in another country, they would probably find a way to know to tell you their name. Because that's like a human thing to do, like, call me Izu. So I find it interesting that nobody knows their name, and if she is as close to him as she's telling us, there wouldn't be any reason why she wouldn't know their name. So yeah. It's like he creates...
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
It feels like he creates like a safe space for her to talk.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Our bond is strong.
That seemed a bit strange. All of a sudden just fighting this maze for no reason. Oh, more. Love that.
Our bond is strong.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Oh. Yes, absolutely humiliated.
I see everything!
Shinobu, why you do that to me? That is unacceptable. No hee-hees, we don't do hee-hee here. Okay, can I just... Oh no, of course not.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
No!
I'm not sure what
Don't get all of this magey with me. What is the Abyss Order doing here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Something
Maybe
to do with the
abyss
ley
order
lines.
really
Maybe the
is
spirit
involved.
is the reason
Well,
why
we should head back and check out the
they,
situation of
like,
Damara Village just in
keep
case.
away,
If the
or
abyss order is plot.
I don't know. He's in distress, and so they're
Wait a
coming in
second.
here.
The person. It's
Dainsleif! Nice. My second husband.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway.
Second. Yes, Zhongli will always be my first husband.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
It would be so interesting to have a
We'll
glimpse
investigate the abyss order then.
to the
Explain the monsters
other
you fight with just now.
siblings and Dainsleif relationship, because they have a similar to Paimon and us players relationship. Obviously probably not the same, but like he guided and traveled with the first sibling who woke up first. And well, I don't know if they traveled together initially, but at some point they did, and later, like, there was some crossovers there, and they spent a lot of time together. So it would be really nice to see like the different view. It would be so cool if this game got like a spin-off kind of, where you would play through the initial 500 years. Like, it doesn't have to be, or not even 500 years maybe, but like the first part of the story that we don't know. I don't know. I find it really cool. Who will be the third? I have a long list of all my fictional husbands.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about it. The Abyss Order is most
I am
certainly
greedy.
planning something in this area.
So you think the abyss order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you.
Sure, I don't believe
worry.
that for a second.
There should be ample time to talk.
Okay.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
I've already forgotten what this was about.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Oh, I don't know. Do I believe your sibling to have betrayed us? How do you mean betrayed us? I don't think so, because he has a point of view that I don't have. If they are so, if they were so close as the game makes us believe, I'm only thinking that he is making the choices that he thinks are the right ones and the most morally sound and ethical in like impossible scenarios. And everything that I know about like this lore, like Genshin lore, everything kind of like, and the speculation kind of points to specific like things and kind of interesting ideas. So I would say yes.
I sense hesitation in your words.
No, I
After
just
all,
explained
you
it.
still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
This is
There's
why
still
I
hope
don't.
for the two of
Yeah.
you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
I agree.
The
However,
sinner
it's
you
not
wish to
fun
know about,
for us to be
his
like left
situation is
all on
different.
our own devices.
He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Interesting.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Khanria, the wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedrfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar.
Yeah.
My daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Then the stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine.
They were once people of great esteem in Khanria. Those who carried the
Oh,
hopes of
I
the
hate this
nation.
game sometimes.
They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us.
I can't keep the autoplay on unless I
We should have been
can't
the ones to
click,
prevent
like
the
if I'm
disaster.
eating. But every
The ones
time
to stop
something like
the
this
wasted
happens where I
fall
don't
from
get
continuing
to read
rock
something.
the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power.
I wonder how that
And when
works.
the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable, My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
It could be that the ley lines are causing the memories to resurface. They could even be not their actual own memories. They could be like somebody's memories, like past memories that they kind of think they're their memories.
So tired.
And I'm thinking like it could even be that it's our brother who's the missing villager.
Dane's fault saying all that complicated
Imagine like if he stayed in that same village all those years ago, and the people who were in the village then loved him and like cared for him and all that, but those memories are now kind of implanted into these guys' like now modern like current people's brains, so they can't remember everything, but they remember the like how it felt. I don't know, could be. Although it doesn't make sense if the picture of the girl and the boy on the tree is correct. Then that must be a different person. It would be cool, kind of.
Well, let's go find Dane.
Okay.
Stand with me.
Let's fix you. And in the meantime, let's get to Dane. There's a kid. Okay.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Serious?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Didn't I just say that?
Memories.
Maybe we just talked too much about him, yes?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What?
Yeah, it alters what you remember. It takes a memory that is yours and connects it with these like leaking ley lines memories. And you think it's real when it's actually fabricated.
Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
Maybe whoever is doing this, maybe he is even controlling it and can connect with the memory himself. Like maybe he's searching for the person that has the eye, which is Dane in this case. And now he knows that it is Dane, and so he's creating a memory of him getting the eye. I don't know.
am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the Eye, I would see an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid?
Exactly.
Of course.
Maybe he's taking us to a faux location. This is interesting. I love these quests because they're full of lore and like interesting stuff happening.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Oh no.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Maybe they're even able to control people and what they do. Like mind control. Oof. This is gonna be really interesting. I sense real danger. Yes, exactly. I feel like murderous Pikachu lurking in the corners of the room. I don't have a good feeling about this. I feel like it's gonna be bad, and I feel like we're not gonna be in fate's favorable party.
Scatter. Our bond is strong.
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
I kind of missed the rotation with this party since I haven't played in a long time. It's so satisfying to have them like line up because it's
Let me weave you a verse.
a certain kind of
Everyone hold hands!
order, and it always like I don't know. It's so cool when it rotates like that. Oh my god, losing.
Here's the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay, so we can't do this yet. I trust Dainsleif normally, but right now he seems odd. But I'm always like super skeptical of everybody. Like every time there's a game like this where like mind stuff is going on, or like people are not forthcoming, or you know, anything is happening, I'm always like sus of everybody. I'm like, oh, I don't trust you, and then they're just like normal people. I'm like, oh, I don't trust you. You evil spawn of the devil. And then they're like, oh, I was just like walking through this path. Honestly, every time.
Witness the power of good luck.
Sharing my knowledge!
It's always so satisfying when they die very quickly. Ooh, okay, we're going inside. It's so pretty. But I have a bad feeling about this.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Yes, I figured. No. Oh, yes.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go.
Oh, we've been here
Our
already.
destination is just up ahead.
I will admit, I don't really remember how he speaks, because we see Dane so rarely. But I feel like he even talks different. I don't know. Maybe he's always talked like this. Maybe I'm just being overly paranoid. But I don't have a good feeling about this. Well, I think that's obvious, but still. Oh no, I need to heal her before something happens. Okay.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Okay, there we go.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Oh no. Are we? Oh yes, we're fighting right away.
A minute to memory.
Okay, not too bad. Actually, not too bad at all.
The process of elimination.
I'll settle this.
Well, spoke too soon.
A brain cutter.
Flicker.
Oh no, this is gonna take forever because I don't have good. I should have brought the. It did say bring somebody with fire.
Rain outlines your
My mistake. It was all fine and dandy until the shield. I did a pig roast yesterday. Of course you missed that.
Sharing my knowledge.
For the work and the amount of airhead there. Airhead. I don't understand what that means.
Our bond is strong.
A minute to memory.
Here you are.
Like no I know what an airhead means, but you mean like the amount of people like that were dumb? Could you? Oh my god. Could you come somewhere where I can fight you? Okay, thank you.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
This may turn a little.
Okay, finally. Oh,
Just as I
okay.
suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh no.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the lake.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Oh no. I don't trust that he'll be fine here. It's not a good idea to leave him behind. No. Oh, we get to see him. Like his perspective. Is that his brother or is that our brother? Maybe he's, because he's so agitated. Oh no, it is ours.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Oh, I forgot.
You risked your safety. And that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
I wonder
So
why
you came
he...
here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
I wonder why he didn't let us see him.
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Damn. And now what?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
That's not fun. What the heck is this?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of it?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this...
All the LA bros and all. It was a graduation for high school and all the kids were basically wasted. So many girls like, so lie, what animal is that? Oh my god, that is so funny.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
I want to know what this is about, but I'm afraid for Dane, and I'm afraid
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
the whole lore about, I want to know
In the
everything.
end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager. So...
Okay. Well, thank you for not letting me travel. Okay, at least it's quite close. That was quite rude. I hate that every time we see Dane and every time we see our brother, it's always like a split second and then it's gone.
Is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems...
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager?
He's
while
gonna
we
be
were
like,
going
what
to
is a villager?
Hmm?
I
Someone's
knew
gone
it.
Missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. Though that's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
I don't need to. I know already what's happening.
Alright. Thanks for your help.
Paimon, just let it go. Jesus.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should never.
I already know that they are. Why do we need to do this?
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected.
What should you have for lunch?
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with.
Are you ordering something or making it yourself? Depends on that.
He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
I think I'll order this time. Okay. Then maybe
Bayram seems to remember
tacos.
him, and apparently
I
he
would
just
like
saw
to
him?
eat American tacos or Mexican or something. We don't really have taco. Well, kind of. There exist like taco places, but they're not really the thing.
Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that...
Okay, people have forgotten about the missing person.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
No, we're not time traveling.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now. No.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much. Good idea. That'll help. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out, like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old one. There has to be some kind of tell.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it... maybe not. No.
Okay.
No wonder! All this time in the
Hi, last round. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Time isn't passing. That's the tell of the fake memories. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day.
But where is our... Are we physically in the memory? Or where are we? Are we in a, like a trance... like state? Somewhere? This is all weird. All so weird.
Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
I forgot who's Amadian. In whose memory is this place? Maybe Atossa's?
The color of the sky. Dainsleif had memories implanted into him. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager. But it turns out, we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
Maybe hers?
Oh, right! That's exactly...
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atossa's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Okay, let's go to the tree. Tree is this way. Or it is not. But I think hopefully I will get a shorter... Come on. It's gonna be shorter to walk this way with the bridge. Maybe, hopefully. You're good. I am happy that everything is good. Okay. And it was not, because the tree is somewhere in here. Oh no, it's this one. Okay, got it. Oh, it is an actual person.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she
Look
was
at the
younger.
design. I love his design.
She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I really like his
You could also
design.
just talk about what you think of me.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and
Oh, he's so
thoughtful
cute.
guy.
I love him.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Oh, why are you being gloomy like that?
Are those your friends over there?
Oh, I know who he is.
Oh, right. This version of Atossa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atossa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the
Poor
village then.
Atossa. No, I have not played it, and I don't think I will be playing it. Looks too hard.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
It's, oh, maybe not. I thought he was this, but...
Dan's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria, the one who stole the power of the Abyss.
But who are the Alberics?
Born into abject sorrow, He shall now become the Loom of Fate.
Oh, it's a person, the Loom of Fate. I have forgotten everything about that.
The man who broke the curse of immortality.
Interesting. I have forgotten so many things, but let's try this one. No, okay.
You're Caribert Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
So they've managed to get the Loom then, which is him, obviously.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Interesting. Okay, I wonder if somebody has deciphered what that means. What does that mean? Food, glorious food. That's nice. What did you get? Have we seen the cuff somewhere before? Because I don't remember. But we're awfully paying attention to the cuff awfully lot. This is such a pretty place. I love these like alternate reality places. You're getting tacos! That's nice. Enjoy.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
No, I do not, because I don't remember anything.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
I really like his design. He looks like a K-pop star.
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension.
But why are you it,
Father
then?
told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the Loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
I remember the name Caribert, and I do remember something about that, but I really don't remember much. It's been so long. This is the issue with these like main quests, Archon quests, and these main quests. Because if they take place or continue kind of where they left off in a like last year and then now, or like a long period of time, I've already forgotten what happened last time. The memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Caribert through the half-finished Loom of Fate. I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents in Vimara village.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Aww.
As if I had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Aww. Oh, they were puppets that they put into the tree.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
Even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort for them. They all believe you once lived among them. Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
I wonder what that means.
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Oh no. Does that mean that he's dead?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Yeah, that's why he...
Traveler, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Yeah, we knew something was wrong.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, We had to retrieve the eye.
So he's been betraying us all along, not a friend. That's sad.
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
Now I remember Caribe was the son he had and then turned into a hilichurl, and he tried to like not do that, something I can't remember, but I remember that we were trying to help the hilichurl, and now I remember the cuff. It was significant. I think it was his mother's.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment.
Yeah, this was
My
a
goal
horrible
was simple.
story.
To use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
Of peace.
In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
That's so sad.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
There he goes. At the same time, I feel really bad for him, but then also, yeah, I don't know. He's not bad. He's definitely not bad, but yeah, just a horrible story.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
It must be so weird.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Why do we always just get like
How about a
glimpses?
conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
I can't believe it. We're actually talking to him.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be. Or what might... You could say that. Just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
But how is that the fault of heavenly principles? It was the fault of his father doing that to him, I think. If I remember correctly. He didn't just become a Hilichurl for no, it wasn't his father. It was I can't remember. But anyways, how is I don't understand the connection
Even
there.
as a Hilichurl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason,
Oh, come on.
I'm not interested in asking
Of
you
course.
questions right now.
Give us nothing.
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert
Of
gone,
course.
we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
They really do know how to not give us anything. Oh my god, how at the same time cool, But at the same time, disappointing is this.
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself.
Aww.
His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Oh, that's nice that the memory stayed.
Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
She was clearly, if not in love, fancied him. So I wonder how she's gonna take this. If she, like, will remember something, or if he altered her memory enough for it to not be painful. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. Ouch. Oh, I think we're almost at the end of this quest anyways. It's gonna be good. Because my back is not doing very well. Oh no, she looks sad.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now, if Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Oh, poor thing.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear? A picture? Where'd that come from?
Oh my god. How is that possible? I don't know, but this is so nice. Oh, he looks so happy. I'm gonna cry. That's so cute. And we get to keep it. I love that. Can I view it? Where is it? Oh, we can see it. You must get along with each other, the two of you. Aww. Why is that the cutest thing? It's always the purest hearted people that have the worst luck. Like in this life, if you're a despicable, awful person, then good for you, because then you get to live a long, usually very successful life. That's just how it goes. If I were to believe in heaven or something, I would believe that good people go to heaven first, but because I don't, I just think that bad people exploit good people and get to go, like, get away with it. Because that's how the world works. Okay, well, for next time, I think we should do some character quests. We still have a couple that we haven't done. They look so similar. And we still haven't reached all the endings with Lynette's or Kave's or Faruza's. Oh no, all endings reached, sorry. We haven't done Kaya's and Layla's. Everything else is done. Okay, so we have quite a lot to do in the future. Oh, I'm sorry. That was such a sad story. I hated the Car Bear story when it first came, and now I hate it now too. Oh, well, I don't hate it as in like it's a bad quest. It's just, it's very sad. Now I'm really low on the, on the camera. Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a good day and sleep well and eat your delicious tacos, moo. And yeah, I don't know when I'll be streaming. Might be able to stream tomorrow. Might. I'm not promising anything. But otherwise, I don't know. Maybe during the week we'll see. I'll send pics. Alright, that's good. Let me quickly see if anyone's live that we can raid. Well, actually, I don't know how long they'll be gonna be live for. However, my somebody I know from real life is streaming. I've never raided them before, but they're playing Elden Ring with keyboard, like a piano keyboard, which is insane. So, yeah. You need to see it. Alright. Enjoy your rest of the day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!